Every year, over 100,000 high school students from all across the country compete in the coveted Jimmy Awards. Think of them as the Tonys, but for teenagers. Now, if they're really lucky, they will catch the eye of a Broadway casting director. Both of those dreams have come true for one Long Island teen.
Just like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I will make her my fiancé. I love Betsy.
You're the first to go straight from the Jimmys to starring in a Broadway show, and you won the whole kit and caboodle.
I guess, yes.
Okay, so then is getting cast as Evan and Dear Evan Hansen just the icing on the cake?
This role in this show is the end game for me. I've always said, like, that's the role I want to do one day. That's what I'm meant to do. So the fact that the Jimmys worked as a precursor to that was amazing.
I feel like Broadway is in your blood.
Yeah.
You saw your first show at
3.
and then it was over.
Over, yeah.
Okay, and is it true that you started your own Broadway production company at 12?
Yeah, my own theater company I started when I was 12 years old, yeah.
And did you used to coordinate flash mobs in 4th grade?
I'd like get some friends together and be like, let's do like back in the USSR. Or like sometimes I would like choreograph it and like make it a whole thing, and it was so dumb.
I want to talk about the role of Evan because I saw it with Ben Platt, and it was a gut-wrenching performance. Yeah. So, like, how are you wrapping your head around that, and how are you planning on doing that on a weekly basis?
It's something that just comes to me because, of course, I've felt that. I know what it's like to feel alone and feel anxious as much as the next person. So yeah, it's totally gut-wrenching and totally vulnerable, but that's what it's like to be a human being anyway.
You know, people know so much about this character. I mean, the show won 6 Tony Awards in 2017, but they don't know that much about you yet.
Yeah.
What do you want people to know about you?
There's a concern that a 16-year-old can't handle the role, because, you know, it's never been done before, but 16-year-olds can, is what I want to say, and is the message that I want to put out there, is that with hard work, and if you just keep learning, if you're 15, 16, 17, 14, 12, whatever, you can totally do this if you work hard enough.
The most serious question. How did you lose your Long Island accent?
I never had one. You know, it's probably from theater and going to theater and being in theater and having to do so many different accents. That's a great question.
Can you do one?
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe we'll go to the mall, we'll get a little coffee.
You never know. We'll get some coffee later. Are you okay? Do you want it to be warmer? Are you? So what I make fun of my mom with is it warm? I'll make it colder. Are you cold? I'll make it warm.